Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Doug. Call WB1E. That's with Willie Booger, 1 Echo, in Aggieland, a college station, Bryan, just north of Houston, Texas. And my name's Doug. I'm on the rigger old Swan 500 tonight, talking through a Swan Mark 1. It's a retro mod, pair of 4400s and grounded grid, in V-twin configuration. Going up through a, well, let's see, now I need to brag a little bit about my Bird, I'm bending over here, Bird Model 4391. It's what's called a RF Power Analyst. You can find them on eBay, and they are the bee's knees for power meters, and it's kind of an industry standard. It flashes lottery numbers at you, but it does hold max readings and gives you all kinds of happy numbers. So, excuse me, going up with about 120 feet of RG213, just with a 14 gauge inverted V at 90 feet. So that's the lineup over here. And glad to have everybody check in. This is the Boat Anchors Net, and so we always check for emergency traffic. We have a number of stations that can relay emergency traffic. So I'll ask right now to invoke the proper procedures for having a net. We do need to check for emergency traffic. Is there any emergency traffic? Come now. Any relays? Okay, having heard none, we'll go ahead and proceed. First off, excuse me, we have Belton coming up October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Belton, Texas, centrally located. It's kind of our biannual ham radio swap meet. We have an inside air-conditioned area, but there's the parking lot and the barbecue. And I'll tell you, that's a good reason to come right then. And just the icing on the cake is the indoor collection, and there's always great deals and lots of camaraderie. So coming up on October, it's actually on the 4th, Saturday, and it finishes up at 1 o'clock, or pretty much noon time. But Friday and the day before are some pretty good up-and-comings in the barbecue department and in the Boat Anchors parking lot, what do they call it, tailgating. And, just rubbing elbows and things like that. So weather permitting, I'll be there, and I know a bunch of other people. Hopefully we'll have a better outcome and outpouring of amateur radio operators this year than we had last year. So, all right, having said that, buy-sell trades are accepted. If you have any interest in boat anchors at all, please check in. You do not have to have a modern radio. We have people checking in, sometimes internationally, from Florida, from thousands of miles away. So if you can hear my voice, chances are I can hear you too. So please, we have a list of earlies here, about a dozen, and we'll call those. But then we'll throw it out there and look for any free-range check-ins, as I say, as we refer to them, and that we don't have on the list. So hang tight, and we'll let you listen to some of these boat anchors as they sound on the air. And now, first one on the list, like I said, buy-sell trades are accepted. So if you got a want to buy, giveaway, or something to sell, we'll take it. So the first one on the list I have is Tom. Good old Tom, KC by Bill's regular. Tom, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net. Over.
Hey, good evening, Doug, and everyone on the net. It's Tom, KC5L in San Antonio, and tonight we're talking on the usual here, the Central Electronics 200B with the D104 microphone, and it's driving my matching 600L amplifier with a single A13 doing about a little over 300 watts into Johnson KW Matchbox, and a homebrew doublet of about 15 feet. And we're listening on a Collins manufactured R398. And that's about it this evening. That's all I have. Your Swan 500 is sounding great here in San Antonio. Back to you, Doug, KC5L.
Very good, Tom. I appreciate that. I always like getting flowers from you, sir. Your 300 watts is doing S9. kind of got an S6 noise level, so you're well above the noise, sounding great as usual. Modulation very clean. Look forward to seeing you at Belton. Will you be there, Tom? Over.
Well, haven't decided yet, but definitely a possibility. If I'm there, I'll be on the lookout for you.
Okay, sounds good. Who knows what all being... my pop-ups are kind of... They give you shade, but the water comes straight through. It's I don't know what happened. All right, next on the list, Dano. Just saw you today. K8, Go Lions, WOZ. Dano, over to you, sir.
Okay, Doug. Yeah, it was good to see you today, too. It's a shame you didn't get there a little bit earlier. You've probably seen this, but how about this, Dan? KWZ, I'm in Houston, running a Kenwood 830 with matching VFO speaker, tuner, and all that stuff, and driving a BMW, what is that? 1000L amplifier. Or no, 1000, L1000A. Sorry, I can't even read that from here. A pair of 813s. It's old, but it works. It's putting out about 550 watts with a relatively small power supply that I hooked up to it here. One day I'll get a bigger transformer and put a bigger one on there, because I know it'll easily do a KW with a bigger power supply. I did up there at Sammy's today. I did get a chance of a lifetime to look at a brand new in the crate 2-element 80-meter Yagi, all disassembled, never been installed. The thing was it was beautiful, but it's in a 3-foot tall or 4-foot tall by 3-foot wide crate, about 40 feet long. And, I mean, that's something to behold. Never been assembled, never been used. Incredible. And he's got a couple of 40-meter antennas, Yagis like that, too. One of them's a 3-element, and one's a 2-element, I guess. Lots of antenna stuff, towers, you name it, he's got it. That's it from here. It was always fun to go up there and just look around at stuff. There's always something you'd like or something you need. That's it. Thanks, Doug. KWOZ.
All right, Dano, thanks for checking in. Yeah, your station sounds great. You're also S9. Yeah, I heard about that antenna. I did not get a chance to see it. Yeah, I had a prior commitment, but unfortunately, but I made it, and it was a lot of fun. Me and Byron went down to the scrap metal yard, and he found that piece of sheet metal he was looking for. So that was a lot of fun. You know, it's hard to get into a scrap metal place and without raising a fuss, and they let you walk right on in. So I don't know how long, much longer that's going to be like that, but he was happy to save a lot of money and get what he was looking for. So, all right, Dan, it was great to see you. All right, the Alpha Golf 5 Extra Power XP, Kenneth, welcome to the Boat Anchors Net. Are you there, Kenneth? Over.
Roger that, Doug. Thanks for picking me up, and hello, everybody on the net. This Kenneth, AG5XP up here in Brownwood. Tonight we're on the Collins KWM2A with 30L1 and remote VFO and all that good stuff. D104, he's get 2040 tuner and about 120-something foot doubling antenna, about 15-20 feet off the ground, and that's what we got over here. Back to you, AG5XP.
Yeah, Kenneth, you're coming up a little over 9, S9 there. Yeah, well, so far you got the, what do they call it, the Concrete Bicycle Award? I don't know where that came from, but I got it one day. So I'm carrying that torch. Thanks for checking in, Kenneth. Sounded great. That D104 always sounds like just music on this Swan 500. So, all right. Mr. TXW, George, checking in to the Boat Anchors Net. We'll send it over to you, George. Over.
Hello, Doug, and all around the net from WB5TXW for the finest hour of amateur radio for the week. I'm on the S-line gear, 32S1, 75S3, 30L1, Shure 444, the power supply, the speaker box. And out there to the 75-meter dipole, 20 feet up or so in the woods. So I haven't blown anything up yet. No pops like last week. although I think I'd figured out what that was. So, this is WB5TXW back to net.
Okay, George. Yeah, I was interested to know what that was because when, for instance, when I put a new project together, it's for me, it's cat hair. I got a few, there's the fuzz pops, but I hope it wasn't anything important. Would you care to comment on what that popping was, George? Over.
I think it was the jack for a J37 that fell down behind my Heathkit antenna tuner onto the 450 ohm twin lead and shorted it for a bit. Over.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay, QSL. All right, moving down the list. George, I know you got it under control. I just wanted to hear what the solution was. Okay, AA5R. D-Roy. Sounding good tonight, D-Roy. I'll send it over to you. My name's Doug, WB1E. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net. Over. Alpha 5 Romeo. D-Roy, are you there? Okay, he was hanging out with Cliff, so I'm going to put a couple check marks next to both of those guys. I won't call Cliff right now. Whiskey Bravo 5, DYA. Cliff, are you there, sir?
Okay. Good evening, Net. Are we putting out power? Yeah, we are. This is Cliff, WB5DYA in Cedar Park. Just sitting here. Got a couple visitors in the shack. We went to dinner together and sitting here discussing some radio stuff, some politics, and a little bit about lost memories of sex and things. Y'all know what I mean. So anyway, we're having a good time. There's a lot of good signals tonight, and just everybody having a good time. So back to net control. Oh, we're on a high-end Kenwood to an Ameritron 401. No. Anyway, single 3-500. I'll get it all out. Sorry. And enjoying it. So back to net control. WB5DYA.
Okay, Cliff. Well, I tell you, so far you're the loudest signal. You're plus 25. Over here in Bryan, so whatever you're doing, I'll tell you, doing a good job. Sounded great, modulation's nice and clear, full body, and you sounded great over there, Cliff. Thanks for checking in. And if D-Roy wants to jump in there behind you, that's fine too. I'll call AA5R again. D-Roy, if you'd like to check in, come now.
Okay, this is Alpha 5 Romeo. I'm operating remote from Cliff's place. Operate my Flex remotely here through the iPad. I don't know if I've got everything set right or not, but anyway, good to hear everybody and running the Flex setup here. So back to net control from Alpha 5 Romeo.
Okay, D-Roy, you're also sounding very good. That's one of the better remote stations I've ever heard. You're doing a great job. My goodness, you're also about plus 20. Seemed like the band's coming up a little bit. I heard some QR Nancy lightning noise about a half hour ago, but I looked around and I guess it's dissipating. So it's band conditions are hopefully going to hang in there. All right, moving down. Hey, thanks both of you guys for checking in. And we had a get together up here in Bryan today, and it's a great feeling seeing all your old contacts and rubbing elbows for sure. So got an idea what's happening over there for sure. Thumbs up to all y'all over there. All right, Mike, KL7 Charlie Delta up there in Arkansas. I'm saying it wrong. KL7TD. Over to you, Mike. Over.
Okay, Doug. Thanks for picking me up. WB1E KL7 Charlie Delta, North Central Arkansas. A little town about an hour south of the Missouri line. 891 population, and we're on a lake. I mean, I'm not right on the lake, but I'm very close to the lake. Anyway, hot here today. I think the high was 93. And tonight I'm running the usual helicopter station, HT44 transmitter with matching speaker and power supply, and SX117 receiver, manufactured between about 1962 and 1965. And I'm using it in transceive. It's what they call the twins. So, transmitter and receiver are operating off one VFO, like the early Collins jobs did, and then everybody copied them. The amplifier is a Collins 30L1, no tuner in line. I feed coax up about. My coax run is probably close to 120 feet, and I've got a double bazooka up in the red oak trees about 45 feet high. So my coax does a lot of looping and jiving and bouncing around, and because I got too much coax, but I use what I got. This station is in my house in a bedroom, and it's a temporary operating position until I move out to my shop building. I had a radio room built in there with a bathroom, and most of my equipment is out there. And if I can come to Belton, I'll probably be bringing some of that, because I'm getting old enough. I need to start getting rid of some projects that I'll never get to. Anyway, the microphone is a D104, and that's about it from North Central Arkansas. WB1E, KL7, Charlie Delta. Go ahead.
Very good, Mike. Very good. 100% copy. Your S6S7. But it's no problem. That D104 is just breaking the noise. Nothing like a D104 to make the distance, for sure. All right, Mike. Yeah. Hey, if we see you at Belton, I'm gonna wear my call tag on my hat, and I look forward to meeting up with you again. It's been a long time. All right. Well, thanks for checking in, Mike. And maybe we'll throw it up to you here in a little bit, and you can give a shout-out for some check-ins like last week. All right, next on the list, James, Alpha Foxtrot 5, Bravo, India. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net, James. This is WB1E, sending it over to you. Alpha Foxtrot 5, Bravo, India.
He's in there.
Let me know when he's done.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear him at all.
Light copy, standby. Well, I did hear somebody in there about S1. Maybe he got his amp turned off or something's going on, but I'll go ahead and just double check with Barry Alpha. I'm sorry, with James Alpha Foxtrot 5 Bravo India. If that is you, extremely light copy, James. If you can hear me, if you'd like to double check some settings there. You were plenty loud before. I'll turn it over to you one more time. AF5BI WB1E, over. Okay, no copy. You'll just put a check mark next to James, and we'll check back with him a little bit later. That may have been a distance station. So, all right, Barry is next one on the list. Alpha Golf 5, Golf Quebec Mike. Barry, good evening, sir. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net.
Good evening, Doug. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec Mike, Barry, and Mason. Tonight I'm on the same Drake TR4 that I was on last week, just giving this radio a little more exercise before I turn it back over to the end of the wild again. It was kind of a basket case, brought it back from Minnesota with me back in June, and took quite a few parts out of my parts radio to get it back up and running, but it seems to be working well. Microphone tonight is my Electrovoice 610, and I'm got that integrated now with a Shure Brothers Grip to Talk switch, and that's a single wire microphone, so we're running a Vox on the TR4 tonight, so I guess my switch is really a push-to-Vox setup. And running it barefoot into the MN2000 antenna tuner and out to an infed half-wave antenna that's about 20 feet off the ground and running east to west here in Mason County, Texas. Back to you, Doug.
All right, Alpha Golf 5, Golf Quebec Mike, Barry, WB1E in the boat anchor net. Well, I gotta say, push to Vox, that's pretty cool. But the designation, quote, Sure Brothers, unquote, that's a classic. I like that. You got me smiling, Barry. Hey, thanks a lot, Barry, for checking in. Okay, next on the list, I have Whiskey 5, Delta Kilo, Don. Hello, Don. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. This is just Don. I'm in Spring Branch, north of San Antonio. It's a pretty Spring Branch, as I always say. And I'm on my normal Drake TR4, and we'll throw another D104 on the pile for tonight here. And I do have the L4 amp going and whatever it's doing normally out to just a resonant dipole. Everybody sounded good. Thanks for running the net, and everybody's checking in. And back to you, WF5DK.
Okay, Don. Yeah, one comment about Barry's TR4 real quick, and yours. He's running an Electro Voice mic, and that's what he mentioned. But I thought he said something about SM10, but that doesn't make sense. But in any event, your TR4 there, Barry, sounds great. The work on you've done it, no artifacts at all. It sounds 100% perfect. So, and Don's also, I have to say, a couple of TR4s sounded really, really nice. So, thanks for checking in, guys. You're both about S9. Band's in real good shape tonight. So, last one on the list. Thanks for checking in, both you guys, Barry and Don, on the TR4s. K5WHO Stan up there in north of us, in I think he's in Arkansas. Stan, are you there? K5WHO, over.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Doug, and everybody on the net. I don't know if you can copy or not. I don't have an amplifier this evening, but anyway, tonight I'm running a Collins KWM2. I'm driving it with an old Turner microphone. It's a 254C ceramic microphone, and that's going out into a 8040 dipole. So that's the story up here in Harrison. And by the way, I've got a S-line that I might consider selling. It consists of a 32S3, and the receiver is 75S3C. Those are kind of hard to come by, the S3C version. But I've got that, and of course the power supply. If anybody's interested, they can give me a call at 870-741-6190. Again, 870-741-6190. Thank you for running the net, and thank you for picking me up. K5WHO 73 from Harrison.
Okay, Stan, stand by. I have a very light copy on you, and does anybody, can anybody give Stan a fill on what he needs and his phone number? Did anybody copy it better than me?
Charlie Delta's got a solid copy, but he went by it pretty fast. I didn't write anything down, so maybe turn it back to him and I'll pick it up.
Yeah, hey, Stan, Mike's going to relay in for you. Give us that again, K5WHO.
Okay, I have for sale a Collins S-line, 32S3, 75S3 Charlie, 75S3C, and those are pretty rare. So, if anybody's interested, the phone number is 870-741-6190. Again, 870-741-6190. Thanks for the email, K5WHO.
Okay, I got it. Do you want it?
Yeah, give it to us, Mike.
Okay, he's got an S-line that he would consider selling. It's a 32S3 transmitter, and the receiver is a 75S3C like Charlie, which he says is pretty rare. And if anybody's interested, his telephone number is 870-741-6190. I'll repeat, 870-741-6190. He's running barefoot, and he's pretty strong here in Greer Sperry.
Okay, very good. All right, guys, K5WHO has some Collins equipment for sale, a 32S Charlie and a 75S Charlie. Both are in operating condition. Could you ask him, Mike, or Larry, let's see if we can ask him, are you operating that tonight, Stan? Over?
No, I'm on a Collins KWM2 tonight.
He's on a KWM2 tonight. It's a 32S3 and a 75S3C like Charlie.
Yes. Okay, a 32S3 transmitter and a 75S S Charlie. Was that correct, Mike?
No, 75S3 Charlie.
Yeah, okay, a 75S3. There you go. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, 32S3 and a 75S3. The pair, you'd like to contact, if you're interested, contact Stan. His call is Kilo 5 Whiskey Hotel Oscar. His phone number is 870-741-6190. Again, his phone number is 870-741-6190. 6190, the last four. So there you go. Did I get it correct, Stan? Over.
I think he said he also had the power supply for the transmitter.
Okay, and the power supply for the transmitter. All right. So if you would like further information regarding this pair of fine Collins equipment, contact Stan, K5WHO. Very good. All right. Thanks for the listing. And next, I'm going to sit back and listen a while. I'm going to send it over to Lynn, and then Lynn and Jay can fight it out. And hey, thanks everybody for checking in so far. So this is WB1E. I'll send it over to K5LYN, and him and KN5QS can figure out who's going to go next. So thanks, guys. WB1E.
Very nicely done, Doug. Do I sound like I'm in the ballpark here? K5LYN.
I'm here, Lynn. WK5R.
Okay, Rusty's here. Am I okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, folks. This is K5LYN, Lynn and Austin. I think it was an excellent idea, Doug, to start out with a really big signal when the propagation's not wide open yet. So I think that was a very wise decision. My very vintage exciters won't drive my amps beyond about 400 watts, which is where I am here right now. And this is a cheap and easy SSB, a totally homebrew station from the mid-19 QST. And as far as I know, this is the only all homebrew station that's usually used as a NIT. I'm in Austin, and my name is Lynn. So, who we got out there waiting to check in? I'm listening, K5LYN.
Kilo Echo 5 Quebec.
Okay, hi, Jim. Talk to us.
All right, Lynn, K5LYN on the net, KE5Q. I'm finally back home from Virginia, and we're actually in the shack tonight using the Kenwood 530S Shure 444, driving the MLA 2500 into the Ultimax 8040 double bazooka. And yeah, the band's getting better, Lynn. Your signal is certainly louder than it was earlier. K5LYN, KE5Q.
Hey, you sound like $1 million, Jim, and you can operate the remote sessions better than anybody I ever heard, including from all the way in South America, Bogota. Any trips in the works, Jim, over?
No, not really. We'll probably head down south there to Bogota probably in December.
Wow, I'm really overdue. I wish I was making that trip with you. One of these days, my wife and I will have to make another trip. Great place to go. All right, who else for the net? K5LYN, listening?
November 5 Tango Mike Lima.
Tango Mike Lima, talk to us.
Good evening, Lynn and the net. This is November 5 Tango Mike Lima in Cedar Park. I'm talking on a modern Kenwood on a Meritron amplifier, putting out about 1,000 watts. up into a dipole up about 50 feet. Most people are sounding good tonight. You're sounding real good now, Lynn. That's about it from here. Thanks for having me on the net, and N5TML. Back to you, Lynn.
Your name is Tim, right?
Tim, yes. Tango India Mike.
Yeah, Tim, great to hear you. Beautiful signal. Hey, we're going to get to meet you up at Belton here in a couple of months?
Hope so. We'll see.
Look forward to it. All right. A lot of us will be out there in the parking lot, so let's look for you on a Friday or a Saturday, either one. Great to hear you. Beautiful signal. All right. Who else for the net? K5LYN listening.
Whiskey Delta 5 Delta Alpha Whiskey.
Delta Alpha Whiskey. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir. Whiskey Delta 5 Delta Alpha Whiskey.
Talk to us. Nice signal in Austin.
My name's Terry. I'm in Livingston, Texas. First time checking in on the boat anchor. I've got a TS530S with the DFO and the tuner and the external speaker, the HC5 headset. I was given this radio and I had it worked on. And I've never owned a Kenwood, but I'm kind of liking it now.
Comment?
Absolutely. Now, was that Terry with a T?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Terry, those old Kenwoods are amazing radios, you know. They have held up like nothing else. So you're doing a great job there. Well, I missed your QTH. Tell me that one more time.
Livingston, Texas.
Livingston, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that north of Houston?
It is. It's about 75 miles north of Houston.
That's what I was thinking. Well, you've got a nice signal here into Austin. I'm in downtown Austin, and you're coming right on in. Beautiful signal. Well, what else can you tell us about that transceiver? Was it on a storage shelf for many years, and you had to break it up into life again, or was it in constant use before you took it over?
Well, a neighbor of mine stopped me out front of my house and asked me was I interested in a radio, and he said, I told him, yeah. He brought it over, and I went out and looked at it in the back of his truck, and it was this Kenwood and all the pieces to go with it. When I opened it up, the boxes, someone had evidently dropped acid or set a can of lacquer thinner or something on top of it, ate all the paint off of it, run down inside it. So I sent it to a guy I know over in Lumberton, actually Kirbyville. He went through it and put a frequency stabilizer in it and got it all cleaned up and tuned up and repainted, and it works fine.
Okay, it does. Now, curiosity. I hear a little bit of breath sound in your audio. It's not a problem, just curiosity. Are you talking the mic real close by any chance?
Well, I'm actually on a Plantronics wireless headset.
Oh, okay. All right, it's working fine. That's not really a problem. You have nice audio. And is that station barefooted, or are you hearing an amplifier with it?
I'm running barefooted, 150 watts out of the radio.
Well, you're doing fine. You're right here in the room with me, so I'm glad you came by. This is the first time we've talked to you, I think, isn't it?
It is. I've never been on the boat anchor net yet, and I just tune in the dial and I run across y'all.
Comment?
All right. I'm glad you came by here because we've been here for several years talking about the early days of single sideband and how we got here from those early days back in the 1950s to where we are today. Did somebody else have a comment?
Yes, sir. Terry, I don't know where you have your mic gain set, but if you crank it back about one number, I think it'll clean your audio up really good.
Let me do that just right about there. How about that?
That's much better. You were just a little hot. I'm running an 830, so I know what the 530 does. I had one of those, but yeah, it sounds really good now.
Yeah, Jay and I could hear the same breath sound there. Can you put it about halfway between where you were before and where you are now?
I do have two other boat anchors, but I don't use them very much. A DX401 Yaesu and a 101E with all the extras.
Okay, well, you're quite welcome to join us. You don't have to be on a vintage radio, but anybody that's interested in what we're doing is certainly welcome, and I hope you'll come by again. Over.
We will do that. Thank you, WD5DAW clear. Thank you for the net.
Very fine, Terry. All right, who else for the net? K5LYN, listening?
KB0UOZ.
Okay, Perry, I can always hear you. How you doing?
Okay, Lynn, I'm here, and I think the West Coast. Hey, I just got in here. The kids picked me up for supper tonight, so I didn't pass that FYI. So anyway, just getting in here. So I'm on a Yazoo 3000 here tonight, but I am driving the East Kent SP200, so I'm almost a boat anchor. Anyway, just wanted to whistle and say good evening all the way around. The band's somewhat good, but I haven't heard their calls, but I think the West Coast guys are in there tonight. Anyway, Lynn, thanks for getting me, and good evening to the guys right here on the boat anchors, and we'll catch everybody down the page. KB0UOZ.
All right, Perry. Perry and I have been talking to each other for many years. We have another vintage net on 20, 14.292.5, 1 p.m. Sundays, and Perry and I usually hear each other up there also. So he and I have been talking this stuff for a long, long time. All right, let me have one more check-in, then I'll give it to Jay. Who else is out there? K5LYN, listening? Well, Jay, I might have covered the territory here. Why don't you take a shot at it? How about it? K5LYN.
Okay. Well, we let Doug do the heavy lifting tonight, so this thing sounds a little better. I finally found a pop shield to put on it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to be overdriving it too much, but anyway, yeah, these things got pretty good audio, folks. I'm coming to you tonight on a Kenwood TS830 with most of the accessories. I've got the AT230 tuner, I've got the SP230 speaker, the DFC 230 digital frequency control, and the Alpha Note, and the Kenwood TL922 amplifier, and an electro voice 664 alpha microphone. That's what I got. Doing somewhere around a kilowatt. But anyway. All right. Anyone else for the boat anchors this evening? Come now.
Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango.
AC5WLF.
Okay, let me catch Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango, and I'll pick you up after that, Jimmy. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hello there, Lynn, and all the boat anchors here. This is James down here in Harrison, Arkansas. Hadn't checked in a week or two, so folks better jump in here and say howdy. And gosh, some nice signals on the air here tonight. The band's in pretty good shape. The rig here tonight, we're running a Kenwood TS520 and have the matching VFO and speaker and the microphones. Sure 526T. Sure 526T, and running a TL522 amplifier here tonight, Lynn. Not much to write home about here. Been hot in Arkansas, and thanks a lot for picking me up. Haven't talked to you in a while. 7-3 to all the boat anchors. I'll catch you later. Whiskey X-Ray 5 Tango.
All right. Well, thank you for checking in. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm beginning to wonder. I hadn't heard you call for a day or two, but you're sounding good this evening. It's coming through pretty good. We finally got rid of some of the static crashes down here, so that helped a lot. Anyway, that old 520 is working for you tonight. Sure is. All right. Thank you, sir, for checking in. KC5WLF. I think that might be Jimmy up there around Austin somewhere.
QSLJ. It is Jimmy, KC5WLF, and I'm coming to you on a Kenwood TS530SP, and looks like I'm doing about, I don't know, let me see, about 150 watts peak power, so it's working pretty good. You know, these old Kenwoods, they just keep on keeping on, you know. And your Kenwood sounding good too there, Jay. So good evening to the net, and we'll get back to you there, Jay. KC5WLF.
Okay, Jimmy. No problem. Yeah, you're coming through just fine. Wow, I'm beginning to wonder if I even need an amplifier tonight. Oh, I forgot to mention a while ago, my antenna's all homebrew too, except for the center. Other than that, it's all old stuff. Anyway, thank you, Jay. Checking in. Who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Kilo Golf 5, Uniform November.
KG5 question mark?
Kilo Golf 5, Uniform November. Over.
Uniform November? Go ahead.
Good evening, Jay. Hello to you and all the other Boat Anchor fans. This evening, this is Ed. Echo Delta Ed is my name. I'm in the big city of Gulfport, Mississippi. Tonight we're on the Drake C-Line, T4XC transmitter, R4C receiver. We are barefoot to W5GI mystery antenna at about 30 feet. The microphone is a Shure 444. So, coming to you live down the street from Wild Billville. This KG5UN, Jay, over.
Roger. I was just going to tell you, go over there and kick Bill in the shins and wake him up, but he needs a little incitement once in a while. You know how that goes. Sounding good over here in Alice, Texas. Appreciate you checking in, sir. We'll look forward to hearing you again.
Roger. Thanks for picking me up. Good to be heard barefoot. 7-3.
Okay, it's KM5QS and Boat Anchors Unlimited. Who's next?
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Papa Foxtrot.
Bravo Tango Foxtrot. Was that KJ5?
KJ5, Bravo Papa Foxtrot. Pearl and Eagle Lake.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I'm just on a stock 7300 with the mic and ICOM 2KLF with the AT500 tuner and a Delta 80-meter Delta loop.
They turned it back to you, Jay.
Yeah, I had some kind of a random signal come rolling through here, but yeah, it's mostly sounding pretty good. There's a little bit of loud noise coming in now for some reason or other. But where did you say you were, sir? No, I'm not hearing him now.
I've lost him too, Jay.
N5GQ.
Oh, hello, Bill.
Yeah, that's my brother, Ed. That's that radio that Mud Duck beat me to.
Oh, Ed, a minute ago? Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, that's Ed that comes to Belton.
Yeah, cool. So welcome to the Boat Anchors, Bill. I'm surprised this old Kenwood can compete with you there. All right. Well, thank you. Brings the count up on the net for a little bit. All right. Anything else?
WJA.
10-5 WJA. Hello, Jim. Go ahead, sir.
I'm on my radio. You don't know it's over there on the shelf. But just wanted to check in and add the numbers and say good evening. 10-5 WJA.
All right, Jim. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, we're getting her done, I do believe. Let me see. That's about 6. Let me try for one more, and then I'll pass it over to Rusty, and we'll let her rip. One more check-in. Come now.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Papa Foxtrot.
KJ5, Bravo question mark?
Bravo Papa Foxtrot.
Okay, Bravo Papa Foxtrot. Go ahead.
My amp kicked out on me a while ago. I'm on a 7300, just the radio with an 80-meter Delta loop.
Alrighty. Where are you located?
I'm in Eagle Lake. That's over by Columbus on I-10.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's not too shabby. It's coming. I'm down here in Alice, Texas, over here by Corpus, trying to hear over the line noise, I guess. But anyway, thank you, sir, for checking in.
You're 10 over here, so sounding good. 73.
Roger, 73. All righty. I've had a little bit of a run there. Rusty, WK5R, you want to pick it up?
No, I'll do that, Jay. Good evening, folks. And you're still listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. I'm Rusty, and I'm located up here halfway between Dallas and Tyler. The station consists of a Yaesu FTDX-10, a Tascam TM70 dynamic broadcast studio mic from TIAC. I'm driving a homebrew GS35B amplifier at, actually I'm doing about 900 right now. I don't have it tuned up all the way there. Anyway, that goes through a tuner. It's in bypass. I don't need to hear over 80 meters. That goes out to a homebrew fan dipole hanging out there in the trees since my tower blew down. That's the operating here. So with that, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
WB5LXZ.
WB5LXZ. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi, Rusty. The name here is Bucky, and I'm WB5LXZ. I'm running an old Yaesu FT1000 Delta, about 200 watts, into a G5RV, running barefooted. It's up about 30 feet, and I'm in Bedford, midway between Dallas and Fort Worth. A little history. This is a 1000 Delta that's been in storage for 25 years, and picked it up a couple of months ago. It's just like a brand new radio. Very, very happy with it. So just wanted to check in for the net. Everybody's sounding good tonight, and I hope everybody has a great week. WV5LXZ.
Hi, Bucky. Yeah, the old Yaesu sounds good there, and I know exactly where Bedford is. I know where Pennington Field is, and one of the teams that plays there is the Bedford Knights. Anyway, good to hear you, and we'll catch you later. All right, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
I can see Pennington Field from my second story.
So I know almost exactly where you are. All right. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Kilowatt 0 Sierra November Golf.
I heard a 0 station, but I could not get it. There's some other stations in there, and it's all coming in together. Try it again.
K0 Sierra November Golf, Bob in Nolanville, Texas.
Oh, SNG. Go ahead.
Well, just good evening to everybody, and most everybody is sounding really good. I'm running a Flex here tonight. Guess it's not a boat anchor, but it works. Maybe it should be a underwater boat anchor. Thanks for running the net, A0SNG.
Okay. That's a copy on your Flex there. Appreciate you checking in. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors net? Come now.
Whiskey Victor 5 India.
WV5I. Let me turn my volume down. Go ahead.
Hey, you're loud up here too, Rusty. Hello, everybody on the net. This is Dwayne, WV5I in Munster up in Cook County. We're on a Collins 32S3, 75S3B, and 30S1, putting about a kilowatt into an inverted V. And the microphone is the 440.
That thing sounds great there from Munster up there. Oh, he must be having... The shorter band must be working real good right now, because it ain't all that far from Wills Point to Munster there. Appreciate you checking in, and we'll catch you later there. All right, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. There's another conversation going on out there. Anybody else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Jay's right. We may have about done it. So we'll go around the table one more quick time there. WB1E, WK5R. Go ahead, Doug.
Okay, Rusty, thanks a lot. This is Doug, Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo. I'm taking more check-ins for the Boat Anchors Net. Anybody anywhere would like to check in, come now. Anybody anywhere checking for the Boat Anchors Net? Okay, Lynn, K5LYN, WB1E. Go for it, sir.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's been a great night. Let's see if there's anybody else wants to talk vintage radio with me. Here's K5LYN, Lynn and Austin. I think we've covered the territory. Jay, you want to wrap it up?
Well, I'll give it a shot. We just had a power failure. Thank God for my standby generator. I think I'm still on the air. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors? Go ahead.
W5FJF.
Go ahead, Freddie.
Okay, I'm on an 870 into a Transworld TW500A into an MN2000 tuner, and that's old stuff.
All righty, Freddie. Thanks for checking in. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. I think that'll probably do it. Who wants to wrap it up?
I'll do it. I'm used to it.
All right.
This is K5R. This is the last go-around for the Boat Anchors Unlimited. Anybody else want to check in before we shut the door? Come now. I don't hear a soul except what I think is the West Coast. So we will shut this down. It's WK5R now, closing the Boat Anchors Unlimited net at 8:24. Probably 8:22 because I think that clock's off by 2 minutes. Anyway, I'm returning the frequency to normal amateur abuse. WK5R.
Great show, guys. K5LYN.
Yeah, you're about 15 over right now, Lynn.
Well, it helps when the sun gets down there, you know.